Hey y'all, I just went ahead and hit publish. Zora was in traffic. She needed a few minutes, so I just kind of put it off for a couple minutes. All right, tonight we're going to be doing the monthly kit from Stephanie. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to do it this month. It's been, well, y'all know. All right, so this is the Wreath form. This is the mesh. So it's a tan and brown. It's kind of hard to see. It has gold in it. And you see the gold in it. Then this is, so this peach also has gold in it. Can you see it? And then this is like, you know, a teal. Okay, and so this sign has teal and the brown. And then she has a yellow. So I don't know if we're going to use the yellow or not. I haven't decided. But we are going to use the teal and the aqua. Okay. So I cut the mesh at 34 inches. We're going to do some Woodland Ruffles. Speaking of, oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, hello. I know I love peach. I love peach and aqua, teal, whatever you want to call it, together. It's really pretty. I'm doing it wrong way? No, come on thing. Hello. Why is this not working today? Is it plugged in? Oh. Hold on. I think maybe. There we go. Okay, sorry. I guess the little plug kind of fell out a little bit. There we go. All right, I'll see. Yes. Okay. So this is cut at 35 inches. This is our sign. So what I thought we would do is I cut 2 of each of these at 12 inches, and we're going to do them only on the bottom. And I think we're going to do bows on the top. It also came with this. I'm not really sure what this is called. I don't know. They're really cute though. They're like, they look like little dusters. So yeah. All right. So I think it'll be fun. Okay, so I'm gonna open up the bottom. I'm gonna decide if that camera is back far enough. Okay. You're probably gonna be getting a new view soon because it's hard to put the camera exactly where I need it in this room. There, that's better. So I might be moving it to the side and kind of coming over. We'll see. All right. Okay, so for Woodland Ruffles, you want to cut your mesh longer. So if I only have one color of mesh, I'm just going to cut longer strips, and I'm going to do something like Woodland Ruffle because it gives it a lot of interest. And this has almost like an ombre on it. So you see that? How it has the brown and the gold and the brown. So this is going to make it look really cute doing that. Okay, so you want to put it the way that it wants to roll in. So it comes off the roll like this. So basically upside down. Okay. Then you're just going to do 2 or 3 rolls, 2 or 3 good rolls. And then I'm going to use my Deco mesh tool. If you don't have one, you're just going to go up. Okay. I'll show you how to do it with clips too. So 1, 2, 3. So you see how I kind of double it before I count 1? Because that is actually 1. You want it to go all the way around. You're going to have a pretty good amount of curl. You can have more ruffle or more curl. It really is up to you as to how you want to do it. Did that give you enough time, Z? Okay, so we're going to take these, we're going to fold them in half. We're going to pinch it right in the middle. Mom is feeling a little punky, but we'll get through it. I think she might have picked something up. The only thing I can think of is my niece was here over the weekend. She might have picked up a little bug from her or something. Okay, so once I get it on, I'm just going to curl those in. So see, I just curl those ties in. And then, get my ribbons. I'm just going to pull them forward. I may spread them out, I may not. We'll just see. Yeah, okay. Maybe I need to put this right here. Oh, hey, that's a nice place to put it. Oh, that's funny. So, you needed more than 5 minutes, see? Alright, so. Now, why is it doing that? I swear, I'm going to shoot Facebook one of these, or YouTube one of these days. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And then I just go right up the center. You can do this with one hand, so I just hold the one side and push it up. There we go. Okay, just like that. Alright. So then we take these, we fold them in half. Just kind of gather it in the center. And thank y'all for the hearts. Put it right in. Then I just like to pull the whole thing out and put it in together. You just tie it right in the middle. Okay. There we go. Alright, now I just spread them out against each other. So that's how I get them to stand up nice. But look how cute it is. See how you can see the brown on one side and the tan on the other? Because we did the woodland ruffles. So it looks good. Okay. Have y'all ever tried the 21-inch version of this? Okay. We'll see. Let's see if I have a clip here. Oh, here. Let's use. We're going to use this little paper clip or a clothespin. All right. So if you wanted to do it that way, you would clip it here and then flip it around, and then just go straight up the center. The reason I don't do this. One, I have to do 2 moves to get it in. So, one to put this in, and then one to put the ribbon in. The other thing is, that hurts my hands. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. It's been a crazy month. But we should be back on track now. Okay. Oh, Teresa, I'm excited to see what you're going to send me. There we go. See how pretty that is? Okay. You see how nicely those 2 colors pop against each other? So if I didn't say, this is a wreath kit from Festive Creations by Stephanie. This is her monthly kit. Okay. Now you could also use the clip and do this. And then go straight up. So if that makes it easier, I am all about doing it in the least amount of steps necessary. So yeah, that's why. All right. There we go. Y'all, I am almost done with my space. I'm like 2% away. Like, I'm like right there. So as soon as I get it done, I'm gonna come on and show y'all what it looks like. Where I put everything, I had to get creative. So who knows, maybe it'll give you an idea. I have to become organized and creative, which I was already creative. So the organized thing is a little bit of a struggle for me because I'm so ADD, but I figured it out. I figured it out, and I have had to take very little to my storage unit, so that was nice. Hi. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. We went on vacation, and then Connor and Mercedes moved in, so I had to take a week or so off to get the room cleaned out for them. So I have not been on much. I am sorry about that. But you'll see me a lot now. Now that I'm pretty much done. It just took a little bit longer than I thought it would. You know, I had no idea how much stuff I had in that room. You wouldn't believe how much stuff I had in that little bedroom. But I've about gotten it figured out now. So, okay. I have been keeping up with my mom hive though. So, yeah. There we go. All right. There. Okay. So what's been going on with y'all? Everybody have a nice Easter? Anybody do anything exciting? Yeah, you'll see when I show you where I put everything. It was interesting. I did find these really awesome little containers though that I am totally obsessed with now. They have like this little, they're clear, and they have this little like pull out drawer thing. Not drawer, just like handle, like the front you pull out. I'll have to show you. Florida was so much fun. We had a great time. The boys rode everything that went fast. Some twice. And my wonderful husband went on every one with them. Carson's already wanting to know when we're going to another one. I'm so sorry, Susan. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of walking. So that was kind of nice too. It was great. I actually hurt less that week. My nephew moved in with me and his girlfriend. He is going to school right near here. And they are going to be moving down in this area. They need time for him to finish school and then to find a place. So they're staying with us in the meantime. So, craft room has been dispersed into the house. I've decided I'm going to leave it that way because it's definitely helpful to have a guest room, right? It's very helpful. Yeah, it hasn't been very long at all. I can't even imagine. It just hurts me thinking about it. You're definitely in my prayers. Yeah. Yeah. Say my parents are in their 90s. Y'all can't even hear Connor because he's being very quiet. Thank you, baby. Put that back there. Okay. Oops. There. Did y'all see the rain boots? They turned out so cute. We had this little rain umbrella. It's sitting on our porch. Oh, that would be a very long drive for you. Well, they came from Massachusetts, so that's pretty far. Oregon might be farther. Yeah, definitely think that would be farther. Okay. There we go. Thank you. I'm so glad, Claire. That's awesome. Yeah, it is all about stretching it. That's how you activate that adhesive. I use it a lot. Like, I think the reason I can't find the green is I think I might have used it all. Okay. I think that's what happened. I have, as soon as I get completely done, I have a couple of really cool things I'm going to make videos on that I was planning on doing as soon as I got back, but then, you know, things changed. So, I'm going to do them either this week or this weekend. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Oh, I need to tell y'all. So, part of getting everything organized is making some space. Yes, she is still trying to be friends with the kitty. I'll tell you about it. So, all of my signs that I have overstock just means I have one that's already done and printed. They are $2.50 until they're gone. So I can use that space and not have to find a place for them. So, I mean, it could be any season, any size. Literally, I have 12-inch, I have 6-inch, I have 12 by 6, 7 by 9, you name it, I have it. Like, I'll show you. This is a couple that's sitting over there. See, a lot of times when I make a new sign, I'll print one out to test it, make sure everything's okay. And then usually I end up putting it in the overstock, which I'm not going to do now. I'm going to save them to give to somebody or something. So, anyways, I have a lot of them. So make sure you check it out, because when they're gone, they're gone. But until then, they'll be there. And you get free shipping over $50, and you still get free shipping even if all you got was the overstock. So, there. Look how pretty that is. Oh, how pretty. Look. See that really pretty contrast? So the brown with those kind of brighter, lighter colors. That looks really pretty. Okay. Now we're going to start on the top. So let's open up our ties here. When you make something that has these darker colors in it, doing the lighter, brighter really helps a lot, because it really brightens it up and makes it look really pretty. Okay. Okay. Let's not have that there. That's like Velcro. Yeah, Velcro and Deco mesh, not a match. They don't like each other. Okay. Oh yes, I'm not changing anything. I'm just getting rid of the extra stock I have and then just print them as I need them. Oh, you must have joined. Did you join the hive? If you did, that's why. Or the support or the discount group. That's what it is. When you join, you get a special logo. I'm not stopping anything I'm doing. I'm just cutting down on the space I take up in my house, that's all. Oh, cool. I put a bunch of new, the social media posts. I put a bunch of new ones in the funnies and the memes out on the drive. They're really funny. I've been working on funny ones. It's fun to come up with them. There we go. There we go. Okay. Aha! So cute. Tell you what, Bella has been doing better with the anxiety since Connor moved in. I don't know if she just feels a little better when he's here if I leave. I don't know what it is. Okay, so let's talk about Bella and Mr. Muffins. So Mr. Muffins is I do have sign and ribbon sets. Yep, I do have new ones, yes. Okay, so Mr. Muffins is Connor and Mercedes' cat. And Bella has never really been around a cat before. He's big, and he's in their room. So, Bella, well, we have like gotten them kind of close. But Mr. Muffins tends to kind of, you know, do the stuff. Bella really doesn't do anything but just stand there, so she doesn't really react. She doesn't get nervous. She doesn't get upset. She does whine a little bit, but I think it's just because she wants to go in there so bad. So every once in a while, if I'm on my computer or something and I'm not paying attention to her, she'll sneak off and go sit in front of their room. Just sit there in the hall in front of their room. It's so funny. She is like, are they gonna come out? She definitely wants to be friends. He's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, I have some more ribbon coming in too for more kits. I just needed to get my space settled first, so I knew where they were gonna go. Okay. One of them is gonna be for this. Isn't that pretty? The blue and the yellow. I love blue and yellow together. Okay. There we go. Alright, so see how I spread them out like that, and then it makes them hold each other up? It just really helps to keep it all nice and fluffy. So it won't go flat on me. I'm gonna put this out of the way. I'll have to show Bella, y'all Bella in a few minutes. Look how cute she looks. She has this pile of blankets behind me. Look at this. That's her. See, that's my desk right there, and that's where Bella lays. So, and that blanket pile just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger because the boys bring something in, my mom sends something up, or so she's got like this big old huge fluffy blanket bed. Yeah. Okay. This mesh is the jute mesh, so it's nice and thick. This is one of my favorite mesh because it is thick. It's a little bit easier to handle. It doesn't really fray, like at all. So, it's just a great one to use. It holds up well. It's just a nice mesh. Okay. Now, I love these colors together. They're super pretty. I know, right? Well, John comes out. So John's my husband. John will come out and he'll cover her. And then I'll be looking for her. I'm trying to figure out where she is. She's laying there, buried under blankets. She thinks it's wonderful. It's funny. Well, you know, you could get the signs separate if you want to just do the, like you could just get like the 10-yard roll, like from Craft Outlet, and then just get the sign. The newest one I really like. Have I got that? I don't think I do. I don't know where it is. I'll have to have it for when I come back on. It's really pretty. It's like a vintage kind of rose. And I have been working on New Patriotic and Mother's Day. So those will be listed over the next couple days. Okay. Yeah, and the Mom Hive does get discounts to my shop. It's the only way you can get a discount, really. Okay. There. Yeah, and this month I'll have the sublimation and the Etsy training up for the hive. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we're going to put our sign on, and then we're going to make little bows for up here. There we go. Okay, so now you can see how nice and full that is. Look how thick that is. See that? That. Hold on, let me get that off of the table. There, okay. All right, let's get our sign on, and then we'll make our little bows. Okay. Oh, that's pretty, see? Okay. Of course, I always have to fix the ribbons after I get it on. Okay. Alright. Now, unfortunately, YouTube doesn't do any of that stuff. Oh, you just go to RCL Signs and More, and they should be right on there. Okay. All right. I like doing my groups on YouTube better because, quite frankly, it's much easier to find. You know, Facebook has already started deleting videos out of the groups, so you already can't find stuff. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take one of my weaving needles, see how it's nice and plasticky. And, oh, and I didn't say this. I punched a hole with the metal hole punch. This, okay? And then I used 26 gauge wire. I like this silver one because it hides so well. Oh, I already canceled all of them, Robin. There's nothing left. There's nothing for you to do. It's already done. Those are all closed. You still have access to Kajabi for a while because it's open for a while, but there's nothing left. Okay, so I load it just like I'm going to sew something, and I push it right down through the mesh. See how easy it just comes right out the other side. And then I just twist it around the frame. Yep, I took care of all that. Y'all don't have to worry about that. There we go. Okay. I think I want to put some of this mesh up a little. Kind of just pulling it up a little so I can kind of seat the sign in the middle a little bit. There. Oh, that's so cute. Look how cute that is. There. All right, I don't want it to go too low. There, just like that. Okay. So not only will the wire hold it, but the mesh will hold it as well. Okay, so see, just like kind of like a needle. Thank y'all. Okay, so y'all, Ross has gotten into this thing with the jeans, you know, that has all the little scratches and everything on it. So we went out and bought him some jeans, and so we're gonna scratch them all up. Isn't that funny? There. That's good right there. If you have any trouble, you can always put something underneath it, like the mesh. Those work really well. It is right in where, so in the community, there'll be members only post, and it'll be right in there. So if you go to the community tab, you'll see it. I think if you go to the members area, you'll see it as well. Okay, so I'm just kind of pulling out my ribbons a little here. And I'll pull them up a little so they don't get squashed down. There. All right. Let's make some bows. Okay. I know, right? Yeah, so I looked it up. It's really funny because you either use sandpaper or a metal brush. Yep, on YouTube. I'll do a video and show y'all how to find stuff. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do just little spider bows. I don't know if I want to use the yellow or not. I kind of want to just stick with these 3 colors and not bring in a 4th, but you do get the yellow. Okay. All right, so fold it in half and cut up to get that nice little dovetail. Okay, so really short tail, like 7 inches. Okay. All right, then we will do smaller ones, so like 5 inches. Okay, so I just go across to the 5-inch, go down sideways in the bow maker and twist it. You're only twisting it on the side where you're making the loop. Okay, and then on the last one, no twisting. The way this bow works is that you have 2 loops on one side, 1 loop, and 2 tails on the other side. Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry. I don't have wreath forms anymore. There's just not enough space to keep them. So what you have to do is you have to switch to the other side to do the tails. So instead of doing that, I just pick up my bow maker and I flip it. And then I can keep going in the same direction. It's not as confusing, but it still accomplishes what I want. Okay, so 5-inch again. This is the scalloped, so pretty. There we go. Okay. Alright, so then we just put a zip tie, pull it out with the zip tie, and you can see where the indentation is. Just slide it around. Start to tighten it. You don't want to tighten it completely until you get your pipe cleaner or another zip tie in there. So, these out. All right, so we'll put our little tie in the back. Tighten it up. These are super easy to fluff. You just kind of pull the tails to either side like this. And it takes very little to fluff them. See how easy that is? And they're cute. Perfect little size. Okay. So to fluff, I always twist it back and forth. Like that. There. See how pretty? Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And then we'll go here. I'm going to start with one at the bottom. Okay. And I'm just going to tie it right around where I have the mesh tied. We'll be praying for you, Mary. And I just twist it around. So you can see it right there. Okay. I want to make sure that I'm not going to cover the sign. So I'll just kind of, that's why I keep my tails short. All right, let's make another one. Okay, so dovetail. So like 6 or 7 inches. There we go. Okay, 5 inch. Okay. So 5 inch, and you see how I only twist it on that one side. The side opposite the loop. These are super easy to make too, so. And I did not do tails for the top because you really wouldn't see them anyways, because we have the bows. And the bows are pretty. Okay, flip the bow maker. Okay, and come in with the other color. We use a zip tie to get that one out. There's our indention. We slide it around. If you'll keep your zip tie in the indention, then your bow loops will stay the size you made them. And you won't have that trouble with them being off. So that's a big part of it. Okay. Then we just spread everything out. All right, so we spread out our tails, our loops. Okay. Well, I hope you don't have to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and make, because I don't know if we can get 3 or 4, so we'll just make another one. Okay. I love it with these colors, it's so pretty. There we go. Okay. Me too. Okay, there we go. into. All right, so then flip it over. We start on this one. I think we are going to get 4. Okay, sweet. Okay, so pull it out, slide it around, make sure it's in that indentation. Get our little pipe cleaner in there. Tie it off. Now we can fluff it out. And of course you can load as many ribbons as you want doing this. You just keep flipping it back and forth so that way it stays nice and even. Because you have 2 then 1, 1 then 2, so on and so forth. Okay. There we go. Okay. One more and then we can put them on. Okay. Now we still have a little bit of ribbon left. Okay, this is really pretty, this ribbon. This peachy with the gold, it's pretty. But I especially like this one. Yeah, love that. Okay. Get our zip tie. Let's do one more. Okay. That out. There we go. Okay, so let's put this one out. There. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. I feel like these are a little bit easier to fluff as well, just because it's pretty easy to get them to go in the direction that you want. Pretty. Alright. Okay. This one, I'm gonna actually put kind of a little bit down because I don't want it to cover the sign. Okay. There. There. Okay. All right, let's put one at the top. So all I do is just kind of pull them towards the bottom a little. That way they don't overtake the sign. They enhance, but not overtake. I know, right? Things seem to be advancing pretty quick now. Probably because of that AI. Okay. The other thing you can do is kind of make sure that your tails are not hanging over towards the sign. That way it won't interfere. Okay. This one here. Okay. One of the cars that drives themselves. I don't know. That'd be okay if you were on a road trip and you could take a nap while the car drove itself. That'd be cool. Alright, so we have all 4 of our bows. Look how pretty that is. Alright, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should put these. This would be really fun in a floral arrangement. It's so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna make my little hook and I'm gonna hook it in right there. Okay. That's cute. Okay. So I'm gonna make the hook much smaller than I was originally thinking. And where there's no ribbon and there's no bow, that's where I'm going to put these. These are cute. Okay. You're rubbing your ear again, Belly. You hear all that grunting? That's Bella in the back, rubbing her ears on the ground. Okay, so I tied them in with wire, so there's really no need for glue. So these are very pretty thick wire, so I just use that. Yeah, when you have to get up at 3 in the morning and drive somewhere. Yeah, my husband would probably like that. He has to leave the house at like 4 or something. Okay, there we go. That's so cute. Look at that. Alright, let's take a look at it. That's just fun. That's just fun. Now I just want to play with these. Alright. Which way? This way. Look how cute. Let me push this out just a little. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. These are killing me. I wasn't sure if I was going to like them, but I really kind of like them. They're so cute. Look. Can you see? Look a little. That's fun. That was fun. So I didn't use the yellow ribbon. So you could use the yellow ribbon. I just didn't because I had, in my mind, I had a specific way I wanted it to look. So just because you get a ribbon with something doesn't mean you have to use it. You can do it any way you want, right? So I think that's what's great about it, is that everybody can pick a different way to do it. That just makes it fun. Me too. It's really cute. All right, I'm just kind of straightening my ribbons on the bottom real quick. There. All right, that was fun. Okay. So I will be live in my hive tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday. And hopefully I'll get one of these things recorded so I can put it out for y'all to see. It's gonna be fun. One thing is an ice cream, but with mesh, like an ice cream cone. And the other thing is gonna be a sign with florals, but a little bit different. So I want to work on making it easy to interchange signs. So it's just going to be a little method I'm going to show you that you can use to do that. All right, I think that'll be fun. Look at these are so cute. I think I'm going to have to put them in something. They're just fun. Look at that, that's fun. Okay, I'll stop playing with them now. All right, y'all, I hope y'all have a great night, and I will for sure see y'all on Friday. And if you're in my hive, I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all have a great one. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to subscribe and follow, and I'll see y'all later.